What's going on, guys? Mr. Domo here, and happy New Year's. This is the first video of the year 2020. This is going to be an exciting year. I know there's a lot of good stuff that's coming out this year, you know, action figure wise, and of course, still continuing with my collection here, and I still got stuff being graded at AFA and the collector archive services. So today I brought out all my R2D2 units, all from Kenner, bootlegs, you know, all the R2D2 units that I have so far in my collection. And today I just wanted to show you a new member to the R2D2 unit here, part of my collection here, and this is a 1980s Playmobil Playmo Space GE5P. I know that's a long title, but this is from Playmobil. GeoBra is just a company, that's a German company that owned or manufactured this Playmobil, and of course this is from the playset Playmo Space. And the reason I know this is not a Kenner, action figure, this is not, a R2D2, but the reason why is just that it really assembles the aesthetic of a R2D2 unit. So, you know, if I bring out, this guy right here, you could really tell where they got their inspiration from. He's got the dome, he's got that white body. The only difference is that, he actually has shorter legs, and then he actually has some arms here. And let me show you the label here. So this is a 1980s Playmobil GeoBra Playmo Space GE5P robot, and he received a 70 plus, so not a bad score, but usually these guys come with like other accessories and whatnot, but you can actually buy the robots separate. And so I believe AFA was telling me that they were only gonna archive it because it wasn't complete, but then they found out that you can actually get these by themselves, so they graded it by itself. So really cool robot. There are different variants. It really has to deal with the stickers, the color, and then there are different variants when it comes to the GE5P, and I believe there's a XY 5 or 6 robot out there. So there's different variants out there, and people who collect these R2D2 units also go for these GeoBra GE5P robots, and I think this is a really great addition to my R2D2 unit here. As you can see, you could really tell where they got that inspiration from. Of course they were trying to mimic it, but this is a really cool robot, really cool addition. And of course, I haven't done a video out there just showing what I have so far in my R2D2 collection here, so I just wanted to share with you guys what I got. I'll start from the top, working all the way down, and it's kind of like I'll go off by the year they were released, except for like I want to say the Takara Japanese wind up right there. I want to say it came out in the 80s or the late 70s, but everything else is pretty much almost in order here. So let me go ahead and start off with the top here. So the first one here, of course, this is kind of like your normal standard kind of like common figure out there, and this is a R2D2. This is a Hong Kong version. I'll show you the labels. So this is a 1977 Kenner Star Wars loose action figure, Hong Kong, and this is R2D2, and he received a 85 plus score, so really good. Now for Hong Kong, there are two variants out there, and of course, as you could tell by the dome here, this is a dark blue. Now there is a light blue Hong Kong variant that I'm missing, and one way you could tell besides the dome is that the little trademark stamp is usually closer to the manufacturing company. So this one has some space, as you can see it right there, but a light blue will have it almost touching that manufacturing stamp right there at the bottom, and then also you could tell that's a light blue. So I'm on the hunt for that guy to complete the two Hong Kong variants out there. But so this is common. This is very common. You can find these guys all day long. And so the next one here, I wouldn't say it's too hard, but you can still find this, and this is the Taiwan country of origin R2D2, and you could tell right off the bat that it's got a way darker dome there, and so that is one way you could tell is the dome. So this is a 1977 Kenner Star Wars loose action figure, Taiwan, country of origin, R2D2, and this one received a 75 plus, so really good score. But besides the country of origin, saying Taiwan, one big notice that you'll see with these Taiwan R2D2s is that they have a really dark dome, so really cool. And there you go, I mean, it's all around, so you could really tell by the dome and then also by the legs. So let me bring up that Hong Kong right there. So as you can see, the Hong Kong's a little bit lighter and then the Taiwan's darker. So those are the two big variants out there with these original 1977 R2D2 units. Now the third one here, my little beater here, this is a Lily Lady R2D2. So let me show you the label. So this is a 1977 Lily Lady Star Wars loose action figure, country of origins Hong Kong, R2D2, and this has a type A sticker, and this is a light blue. Now with the stickers, they are a type B and a type C type of, different types of stickers. And then of course, with the dome, you do have a light blue, regular blue, or dark blue. But he received a 40. So like I said, he's my little beater. But these R2D2s, these little ladies, these Mexican Kenner Star Wars figures, they're really they're hard to get them minty. Like the stickers, I don't know what's going on with the stickers, but like they're the first thing to kind of age over time, and so like the stickers get really rough, and of course there's a couple of tears there's some paint rub and so forth. But of course this is a Mexican manufacturing lady that released Star Wars figures, and so this is really cool to have in my collection. But it's really hard to get a minty one, and if you are if you find one, they're gonna go up in price. Like this one was pretty pricey just for the way it is, but it's cool to have a little lady. And of course this is a 1977, so this will pretty much was released at the same time Kenner was doing it and Lily Lady was releasing their R2D2. So really cool. Now the next three here are from the Empire Strikes Back toy line, and of course this is the R2D2 with the sensor scope, as you can see right there on the top. And so this one right here is your common one. This is the Hong Kong country of origin. So this is a 1981 Kenner Star Wars loose action figure, country of origins Hong Kong, R2D2 with the sensor scope, and he received the 75. So again, we have our Hong Kong here, which is your normal very common R2D2 with the sensor scope. So nothing crazy there, but really nice piece there. And then here there is another variant with no country of origin, which is this one right here. And let me show you. So this is a 1981 Kenner Star Wars loose action figure, and this has no country of origin. This is an R2D2 with sensor scope, and he received the 80 plus, a really good score. And again, so you have your Hong Kong, and then you have no country of origin, and I don't think that I don't believe that there's anything else out there so far. I don't think there's a Taiwan or anything like that. It was just a no country of origin and then your Hong Kong. So really cool. And of course there's this little sensor scope. Now the third one, I just had to get a bagged figure, so I love this one. This is really beautiful. I mean, the bag is really nice condition there. You could totally see the Kenner logo there, and then of course made in Taiwan or Hong Kong, excuse me. And this one is a 1981 Kenner Star Wars bagged figure, and this is Empire Strikes Back, a C-type bag, and this is a R2D2 with the sensor scope, and he received an 80. And of course if you have figures that are bagged getting graded, of course the bag actually that's part of the grading, so that'll be part of the grading, and then the figure inside and everything like that. And I talked about it earlier, but there are different types of bags, just the way the lettering, the font color, or the type of font that's on it, the type of bag. So like there's two types. There's like a really stiff bag, I want to say, and then there's more of like a loose bag. And then the third thing that qualifies the type of bags is the way it's sealed. So this one's a tape bag. As you can see, there's the tape, and then you have some that are heated, sealed, and so forth. So those are the different types of bags, but I had to get one bagged, and I wish I could find a regular 1977 bagged, but again, those are hard to come by. And so coming down to the third row here, now we go into the pop-up, you know, sabers, R2D2, and this one's like my all-time favorite. So this one's from Droids, the toy line Droids that Kenner made, and this is a pop-up saber, R2D2. So let me show you the label. So this is a 1985 Kenner Star Wars loose action figure, no country of origin, R2D2 from Droids, and he received an 80 plus. And I love this one because I just love the different color scheme. They didn't just go with, you know, how the last 17 pop-up, you know, R2D2 here, he's got a unique color just like in the cartoon. And so, you know, really cool. He's got his different sticker there, and then of course he's got kind of a gray dome, and then they added in the different colors, and then they actually gave them a red eye. Now the one that I really want to get is the glass light version of this, which is almost the same. It's got the body of a regular R2D2, but the dome is almost like this one from Droids, and that's a hard figure to get, but hopefully I'll be able to find one. But there is the R2D2 pop-up saber from Droids. And of course, you know, from the last 17 we do have the R2D2 pop-up drawer here, and of course, you know, same thing. This is just like a regular style R2D2, but of course he's got the hole right there with the spring, and so you could put the saber there and it'll pop up. And so this one right here is a 1984 Kenner Star Wars loose action figure, no country of origin, which is very common for the last 17. And then you have a R2D2 with the pop-up saber, and it received a 75 plus, so really good score. But these go for some money if you're trying to get the minty and everything like that. Now another one of my favorite is this Japanese R2D2 wind-up. Now you know, Takara did make they do have two versions of R2D2. They do have a regular R2D2 just like the 1977 in a Takara card back, but then they made a wind-up version of the R2D2, and they are different variants. I'm not really sure of the different variants with these R2D2 wind-ups. I believe it has to do with the stickers and so forth, and you know, you can see that they have a sticker here and it says R2D2, and then there's that two stickers right there, or the one sticker with the two kind of blue stripes. But this is another favorite of mine, and this is a 1978 or 78 Takara Star Wars loose action figure. This is a Japan country of origin, and this is a wind-up R2D2, and he received an 80, and this is a really cool figure. I'm really glad to get this guy into my collection, but really cool. And I love how they displayed it, and they put the little like clamp there onto the wind-up gear. So really cool figure. Now down here, this guy right here is very interesting, and this one's a R2D2 with the third leg, and this one's only offered through the playset of the Droids factory playset. So this is the only way you could get it, so it was not sold separately, and you would have to put them together and everything like that. But here we have a 1979 Kenner Star Wars loose action figure, no country of origin, R2D2 from the Droid factory playset, and he received a 70. Again, these guys right here are hard to get minty. They usually are not that great in shape, but there he goes, and he has a different unique leg on the side there. And then of course the obvious one is that he's got a third leg, but beautiful piece there. The dome's pretty much the same, but as you can see, I think it's the different paint that they use. They started to kind of chip off or rub off, but a really beautiful piece. I love this one too. Now as far as my bootleg, the only one that I got right here is the Polish, no, this is my Mexican, I'm sorry, Mexican bootleg, and I'm missing that Polish bootleg. But here, of course, you know, this is my Mexican, you know, Star Wars bootleg, and this is from the 1980s. So here we got a 1980s Mexican Star Wars R2D2. This is articulated bootleg, and this is R2D2, and he received a 70. But again, you know, you do have your non-articulated, semi-articulated, and then you have your articulated bootlegs out there. And this is a pretty funky looking droid here, but really cool to add to the collection there. And so that right there is pretty much all of my R2D2s that I have so far. Hopefully I'm able to acquire that glass light one, and of course, you know, there's different other variants out there with that R2D2, but right right now I'm looking for that second Hong Kong with the light blue dome. And then now I have this guy right here, the GE5P, which really kind of, I know it's not a Kenner. I got it. I know it's not a Kenner, but I think it goes really well with the whole collection. I think it matches and everything like that, and I think it looks great. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share that with you, and do the first video of 2020. And I gotta say thank you guys for the support. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we hit that 500. Like I said, I haven't forgot. Once we hit 500 subscribers, I'll do a giveaway and probably do one of the graded AFA graded 1970s, I want to say 78 Boba Fett. So hopefully we hit 500. But thanks for watching, thanks for support, happy New Year's, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.